scarlet blaze. Bridge of Betrayal. The Empire achieves early success in the war thanks to House Gloucester, a noble alliance house whose vows of allegiance and safe passage were key to the quick capture of Garreg Mach. But Count Gloucester breaks his oath and turns on Burgleys' troops. Trapped in hostile territory with their supply routes severed, the Imperial Army's outlook appears bleak.
I fear I may have miscalculated, my son.
How can that be possible, Father? We have the enemy surrounded.
Yes, and they have yet to give a damn. Time grows short, and soon Edelgard's reinforcements will descend upon the Alliance.
Then we will hold them off at the Great Bridge.
And they will find another way. If they manage to take even one of the Aramid River's crossings, they can break through our ranks. And while that may not spell immediate defeat, it will dash any hopes of Count Burgleys' surrender. Eventually, Edelgard's army will wash over the land, and then, my son, we will be defeated.
Speak plain, Father, I beg of you. What does this mean for House Gloucester?
Do not fret, Lawrence. This was a leap of faith we had to take to better our territory's fortunes. When Claude came to me with this offer, I determined the reward to be worth the risk. If the gambit fails, so be it. All it means is that our house will have to swear allegiance to the Empire.
Edelgard will never settle for such. She will demand... Oh, Father. No.
I am proud of you, my son. You have grown into a man strong and wise enough to lead our house.
Is there nothing that can be done? What of your dream to claim the Alliance leadership from House Regan?
It is your house now. You determine our path. Besides, when the dust finally settles from this war, there may not be an alliance to lead.
So I am to submit to the Empire and carve out as big a place for our family as I can? Is that it? You would have me put an end to the Leicester Alliance?
Perhaps my praise of your wisdom was ill-advised. You get ahead of yourself, Lawrence. We bend the knee only if we lose, not before. And as you said, we may yet be able to drive back the Emperor's reinforcements and win the day. Always think 2 steps ahead, my son. Be clever. Survive. That is the lesson I seek to impart. I had best go prepare for my final battle as Count Gloucester. However this plays out, look for a way for our house to prosper, and seize it, Lawrence. Seize it! That is how Erwin Fritz Gloucester fights, and it is how you must fight as well.
Well, we managed to slog our way to the encampment. Now we just have to finalize our plan.
Why is it so important to hold part of the Aramid riverbank again? I mean, wouldn't it make more sense to cross over into Alliance territory before it's too late?
If we do, we risk the enemy cutting off our retreat. We are here to break their siege, not fall prey to one.
If we don't conduct this rescue carefully, we'll be worse off than we started. We must be smart. And that means establishing at least one bridgehead in addition to the Great Bridge of Myrddin.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
The Minister is a general of much endurance. He will be holding out until we arrive. He is more than a warrior and a maker of strategies. It would lack wisdom to be making an enemy of him.
Yep, that's my father. No one can beat him. I just hope I can be half the warrior he is one day.
I think even 1.5 Burgleases would be more than enough. Not that it's any of my business.
So, what are we to do about House Gloucester? They have indicated a willingness to swear fealty, for whatever that pittance of a promise is worth. That leaves only Phlegathon and Ordelia, and I doubt very much that anyone would take us to task for dismantling them.
The head of House Ordelia is one of the 5 Great Lords. Dismantling them, as you say, would hamper Her Majesty's ability to rule effectively in the future. Consider, for example, why we chose not to dismantle House Eyre.
Because I belong to House Eyre, and you did not have to. Ah, of course. You are happy so long as they install successors who are willing to toe the line.
That is the plan, yes. House Phlegathon, however, must be disposed of. Their lord, Acheron, has leveraged his control of the Great Bridge to do whatever he well pleases. I have a suspicion the Alliance desires him gone as badly as we do.
Lawrence Gloucester and Lysithea von Ordelia were Her Majesty's schoolmates, yes? They may be more willing to listen to reason than the others.
Sure, but Claude went to the Officers' Academy too. And he's taken a firm stance against the Empire. Do you really think this can be handled via diplomacy?
That will depend on precisely what their demands are. But first, we must retake the Great Bridge and extricate Count Burgles and his troops. Let us focus our energies on that for the time being.
Agreed. And it would behoove us all not to overlook how devious Claude can be just because we went to the Academy together. If he's not willing to come to the table, I won't hesitate to meet him on the battlefield instead.
I won't hold back either. Sometimes you have to kill old friends in this line of work. That's just how it is.
Pardon me. Right. Very nice.
My instruction comes at a high price. Don't neglect your daily studies.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Wait, for me?
Great. I love this stuff.
This is my favorite.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Ah, Ferdinand. I hadn't realized you'd returned to the palace.
Yes, here I am. Not that I have official business like you.
Then why come such a long way? Ah, I see. You're here to visit your father.
I am ashamed to say this was my first time seeing him in his cell. My father insisted I stay away for my own safety. Though I must confess, the dungeon was not the horrid place I had imagined it to be. I was envisioning, you know, fiery hot pokers, spikes, that manner of thing.
Oh. Then it may interest you to know that we do actually have such a dungeon. I've only seen it once myself. It's further down from where we're keeping the former Duke. It's a dismal place. One where rats scurry to and fro.
Rats? I do not imagine Father would cope well with that at all. While he did look haggard, it sounds as though his treatment could be far, far worse.
We're doing our best to keep him in good health. The rest will depend on his frame of mind.
Well, you will hear no complaints from me. I care only that he is kept alive and given a fair trial, and that his punishment fits the crime, of course.
You'd better speed things along then, because Hubert is quickly losing patience.
A fact of which I am very well aware. The problem is that I remain unable to connect my father to many of the acts he is accused of.
Perhaps you're wasting your time. A noble as powerful as your father could easily have documents forged and witnesses bought off. Any records that remain will be considered far too dubious to prove guilt or innocence.
Another fact I am very much aware of. In truth, I already found proof some time ago. Proof of his corruption, that is. I discovered it while looking through his tax records. When I realized what he had done, I was ready to serve him up to the authorities myself.
Your own father? I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I mean it. I thought I could carefully build a solid case against him while studying at the academy. However, you had him clapped in irons before I could have my case organized. Now there is a bit of comedy. I idolized my father ever since I was a child. Yet I had to push those feelings aside in order to muster the anger to punish him. Now I find myself trapped between both of those emotions with no resolution in sight.
I see. And tell me, is that the end of your story? I thought you were going to become Prime Minister, keep me in line, surpass me even.
Oh, well, I did not mean...
You can still share words with your father and see him punished for his crimes, you know. So, if you desire resolution, start resolving matters. It's never too late.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Put me in there and watch our enemies fly!
The fight starts now. All troops, withdraw! We must live to fight another day!
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless.
I beg your assistance, at once!
Stronghold's out!
I never back down!
This'll be amazing! Come on, let's go get another one! I'll fight anyone and everyone, and I'll win!
Most impressive. I will follow your lead.
Watch this! Hold that position with your life.
My turn. All right.
I'm dragging the others down.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
You may continue to rely on me.
Still in the fight.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
Let us use this for the glory of our army. With each foe felled, my resolve strengthens.
Nice one.
How can I face my comrades after this?
Watch this!
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Somebody help me! This isn't looking so good. Someone help me!
We're not losing to anyone.
Still in the fight. I don't want to die!
Unfurl the flag!
This'll be a... I am your man! I got this!
Stand down!
Try and stop me! I am Ferdinand von... Mark my name well, comrades. I am Ferdinand von Iron.
Not bad, but I'm just getting started.
Not a problem. Move out!
Here I go. No mistakes. Everyone, to me.
Try and stop me! I am Ferdinand von...
What's next? Watch this!
How does that please you?
I got this! Not yet!
You got it.
We'll make good use of this.
Not yet.
Really hope I can fight the next one without all this running away.
I must outwit
I will not stop until I...
What did your investigation uncover, Hubert?
It appears those who slither in the dark had nothing to do with any of this. This plot was hatched by Houses Regan and Gloucester alone.
In other words, we know exactly where the idea to encircle our troops came from. Claude von Regan, leader of the Alliance.
He's going to be a true thorn in our side now that he is in charge. Back when Duke Regan had no clear heir, the Lords were busy maneuvering to be next in line. Then Claude appeared in an instant and laid claim to the seat of power. We were hoping that would be enough to throw the Alliance into disarray, but he has done a remarkable job of seizing the reins.
Feigning discord with Gloucester while they privately schemed together was an especially nice touch. Sadly, it seems we're facing a gifted tactician as well as a skilled leader.
Yet for a tactician, he woefully underestimated Count Burgles. I say we finish his education. It is time Claude learns the gulf between his power and the Empire's cannot be bridged with a few clever tricks.
Hey there, Petra. Off to train? I'll join you.
That would give me much joy. An opponent with toughness will keep me upon my toes.
You mean me? Nah, you're way tougher than I am. Also, aren't you a queen now? I didn't realize dawn to dusk training was part of the Brigid Royal Regimen.
I have not become queen yet, but there is an understanding that it will happen. And yes, in Brigid, royalty must have knowledge of fighting. I mean, we must know how to fight. To be leading our people, a ruler must have more strength than any other. They must be the hardest to kill. My people are expecting this of me.
So it's the toughest person calling the shots, huh? I love it. What could possibly go wrong?
This is how it is meant to be working. But such things do not always go with smoothness. Mercenaries are always seeking strength too, correct?
That's true. A merc lives and dies by the sword. If you're not better than the next opponent you face, they'll be the last one you face.
Yes, dying is without productivity. But it gives me surprise that you do not avoid jobs of danger. A queen must be facing any wolf who comes to her door. But you can have pickiness when selecting fights.
Depends on how much food you can put on the table that week. Most of us mercs barely scrape by hand to mouth. End of the day, it's just business. Some mercs will take the coin and blow town, and some employers are more than happy to hang us all out to dry. I guess you don't have a lot of sellswords in Brigid, huh?
Correct. We do not require the selling of swords. In Brigid, everyone is a hunter. Everyone is a fisher. Everyone is a warrior. There is no need to be hiring, or to be hired.
That sounds incredible. In a place like that, nobody'd have to risk their life just to get a bite to eat.
Your words give me great happiness. I will always be full of pride for Brigid.
The fight starts now.
This moment calls for defense. And I will fight with my all to see it through.
There's never a disadvantage with me around.
Shall we begin our attack? Can't let it end like this.
I am your man. I have you. Not yet.
Watch this! Take a breather.
Shall we begin our attack?
The stronghold's ours! Here it comes! You're done!
We can't let it end like this. You know what they say about playing with fire.
Out of the way!
How can I face my comrades after this?
This'll be amazing!
Time to get going.
Shall we begin our attack?
Sorry, I gotta fall back.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Not a problem. I've got this. This stronghold will fall!
It's not over.
I will capture this stronghold.
The results speak for themselves.
You are a boon to our spirits.
That wasn't so bad.
Did you all see how marvelous I was? Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Watch this! We'll make good use of this.
I won't give in.
I'm not really the defending type, but hey, a win's a win. I really stepped in.
The future is ours to make, no matter the sacrifice. I must outwit even death.
Can't let this power go unused.
Let's earn our keep.
So long as I stand upon the battlefield, I am at the ready.
Yeah, we can win this! The stronghold's ours! Hold strong and watch for an opportunity to strike back! On to the next one! Here it comes!
You demonstrate your strength anew. I cannot withdraw. Not even when faced with a disadvantage such as this. I am your man.
Dragging the others down. I'm dragging the others down. I'm dragging the others down.
That wasn't so bad.
Not a problem. I've got this.
There's not a question of can. Only a Leave this to me.
They must learn who they're... Watch this!
I'm dragging the others down.
We did it!
I'm dragging the others down.
You may continue to rely on me.
Take a breather. No need to fret.
Feast your eyes on the hero of Daphne. By the name of House Daphno, I will not lose!
Here it comes! You're done! This is just the beginning.
You're worth 1,000 swords. My enjoyment of this is quickly wearing thin.
I've got this. I've got this.
It's not over.
I cannot withdraw. Not even when faced with a disadvantage such as this.
I make my own luck!
That's a massive victory!
I won't let my...
We'll reach the Great Bridge of Myrddin soon. Houses Phlegethon and Gloucester are defending it, just as we anticipated. But Ladislava has done her job and broken through the enemy line for us. I intend to claim a swift victory and return her to us whole.
If possible, the members of House Gloucester are to be taken alive. As we discussed previously, killing them will jeopardize Her Majesty's ability to rule effectively.
If any enemy commanders appear open to persuasion, try to convince them to surrender. Our goal here is not to utterly annihilate our foes. The fewer casualties, the better. That said, anyone who refuses to submit must be struck down without mercy.
I know when to catch and when to kill. I am often being faced with such decisions on the hunt.
You expect me to make that kind of decision in the heat of battle?
You just do what you always do, Bernadetta. If it's all right with you, I'd prefer to focus on the diplomacy part. I'm not much for bloodshed.
Then you may leave that part to me. I will happily deal with any soldiers you cannot. It should be a simple enough matter to determine which of our enemies wishes to live and which will choose the way of death.
We'd better not misjudge anyone, or else our lives will be the ones in danger.
Then we should fight first and ask questions later. When in doubt, take them out. Am I right?
We can sweat the small stuff when the battle's over.
Until then, I'll do what I do best.
I believe we should all do what we do best. If we do, I feel confident we will emerge on top when the dust settles.
Victory is the most important thing, so leave the vanguard to me.
Then, if everyone is prepared, let us show them the might of the Empire. They certainly aren't fooling around with these defenses.
So, what should I be doing again? This way? I'm on it.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Here I go. Know that they must learn who they're up against.
There's not a question of can. Only a leave this to me.
Headed on the far bank. Vladislava is holding the central checkpoint. We'll mount our attack from there.
The checkpoint is our key to taking the Great Bridge. Without it, we have not even a slim hope of victory.
Her Majesty is counting on me, and I will not let her down.
They have her surrounded. Time for a rescue.
If we rush in heedlessly, we'll be trapped along with her. We must secure the route as we go.
Never hurts to have a safe place to retreat to.
It takes a trickster to recognize it. And the enemy is being suspiciously quiet in the west. As urgent as it is to retake the checkpoint, I believe the west should be dealt with first.
I'd rather be attacking than defending, but I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
It's not over.
More of that, please.
No! Their main force was supposed to head to the checkpoint so we could ambush them. Intercept! Intercept!
We were wise to strike west first. I fear it would have been a disaster otherwise.
I say we take that ballista for our own.
The Empire? Your man! Never!
We're almost to the checkpoint. Keep going.
Not so fast. If you want through, you've got to open those purses and pay the toll.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of leave this to me.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Begin.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they... Watch this!
Take a
Of all
breather.
the irritating places to lay an ambush.
This man is a mercenary. Perhaps offering a reward will allow us to avoid a fight.
Looks like you'll be my first real challenge in ages. Now let's dance!
I chose to be here, and I'm going to fight the Empire to the end.
The Empire will lose its foothold if I fall here.
I will capture this stronghold.
You're done!
Just so you know, I got no interest in dying.
Not over yet. Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
You know what they say. The house always wins.
My thanks. Mind taking it from here?
Leave this to me. My turn.
That was nothing. I won't give up. If I stand down now, I'll never be able to face the others again.
Rest, Ladislav. This is a great achievement.
You honor me, Your Majesty. May victory be yours this day.
Now we can fight on even footing.
I won't. Wish I could have seen more of the world.
Take a breather.
Those are my lands at the other end of this bridge, and you lot are not welcome.
There is a fool even by alliance standards. Let us do them a favor and introduce him to an earl.
Listen up, rogues. You will defend the supplies we stole from the Empire to the death. I can already smell the coin they'll fetch me.
We have our supplies. We must smite them before they can make their escape. Your man. I won't lose.
Stealing is a thing of great evil. You will be returning what you took.
That's a good one. Let me just write that down here.
Untrustworthy man. Thank you. He lacks the skill to back it up.
They've been done in?
Well, my life is more valuable than some treasure anyway.
This guy is the worst. Stop making your underlings do all the work, you coward!
Can't you idiots see I'm in trouble? Now stop standing about with your jaws slackened and help me already! I should have switched sides when I had the chance.
The Alliance's lands lie ahead, as well as Gloucester's army.
So, they've taken the Great Bridge, have they? That makes us the Alliance's last defense.
There must be a way to resolve this matter without further bloodshed, Father.
Our first priority is to find Count Gloucester. He was on our side once. He'll surrender.
My turn. There is no telling where the enemy might be lurking. We have no choice but to seize control of the entire bridge.
Hold is secure. Now we need only capture the enemy commander.
I won't lose.
Those are Gloucester lands you see beyond me, and I will not suffer one heel of your boots to sully them.
Watch this!
I won't lose.
Gloucester is known for its tenacity.
Not quite.
I feel no mercy.
I'm more wounded than I realized.
We must tend to your injuries. Your death.
They must learn.
Education we do not require.
Lawrence, no! You monsters! How dare you hurt my son!
Gloucester will not concede so easily now that we have damaged his precious heir.
You've sent my son to the brink of death. And now you will face my wrath.
My turn? On to the next one.
You're doing so well. Maybe it's okay for me to take it easy a little bit?
Is this the end?
Couldn't hurt.
I can fight no more, Your Majesty. All of House Gloucester bows to your will.
Victory is ours. But this is merely the first step of our rescue.
Right you are. We need to relieve our allies who are embattled on Alliance lands.
We won. This is no time to rest easy. There's a lot more work still to be done.
Agreed. We will leave some troops here with the wounded to hold our position. Then take the reconsolidated force north without delay. Sadly, there can be no victory celebration until we have extricated Count Burgleys and the others.
Based on our projections, they will run out of provisions at any moment. We can also assume they know we have made it to Gloucester, meaning they will be waiting for us. But each hour they wait is another hour their stomachs remain empty.
If we peel away House Gloucester's troops, we can create an opening in the enemy ranks. Once that's done, we'll bring an end to Claude's shady scheme.
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
I will take all the strength I can get.
I have to be strong to... War feeds my body and mind.
I won't let myself stop here.
Your Majesty, Gloucester has yielded his lands and titles to his firstborn son, Lawrence. However, the new Count Gloucester sustained grievous wounds during the battle. There is a chance he will never be able to take the field again. As such, he claims he will focus on ruling Gloucester territory with the counsel of his father and younger siblings. In his stead, he will offer us soldiers for the war effort, and expresses his immense desire to join the Empire. No doubt, he wishes to make his loyalty plain by taking a clear stand against House Regan.
It's a shame what happened to him. Well, I see no reason to reject his offer. See that his soldiers are properly integrated.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Sometimes I have no idea what goes through your noble heads. How can you possibly trust a house that just plunged a knife into your back? If a merc pulled a stunt like that, they'd either be cast aside or cut down where they stood.
I believe it, and I'd like to do the same. But not just anyone can hold Gloucester territory together, and I have no one else to take Lawrence's place.
I suppose no one would put up with the aristocracy if it didn't afford some sort of stability.
Yes, that is simply the way of things in Fodlan now. But as I've told you, I intend to change this. The age of deciding our rulers by blood must end. A day will come when anyone can vie for the right to rule, and then we will be free of this wretched system. So stand with me. Help me make it so.
Scarlet Blaze. The triumph of valor. To rescue Count Burgleys, Edelgard seizes the Great Bridge of Myrddin, forcing Count Gloucester's surrender. With no time to lose, she then presses on, unbowed. But Claude is not one to be caught off guard. He rallies every resource at his disposal, determined to tighten the noose around Burgleys' forces and prevent any rescue.
So we've lost Gloucester. Unavoidable, perhaps, but it still stings all the same. Fortunately, I haven't been sitting on my hands this whole time. If we smash the Imperial reinforcements and stop them from breaking the siege, Count Burgleys will have no choice but to give up. We're going to face that challenge, and we're going to face it with the Alliance's latest and greatest, which is why I've asked all of you here.
Did you really just say latest and greatest with a straight face?
Oh, he said it all right. And while I can't swear we'll have that, we do at least have numbers on our side.
Yep! More than half of the old Golden Deer House is here!
Some of us may not be quite as great as you say, but... well, you know best.
I'm grateful to each of you for answering the call. I only wish all of us had lived to see this day.
Oh, poor Ignatz. It isn't fair.
No. About that. It pains me to say this, but House Ardelia has made its allegiance to the Empire clear. It was against my parents' protests that I came here in the first place. If this battle doesn't unfold the way you're hoping, I may be forced to leave as quickly as I arrived.
That's okay, Lysithea. You're not the only one who's here with strings attached.
Yes. My adoptive father has also insisted I return home at once, should the tides turn against us.
Sounds about right. 3 cheers for that good old Alliance solidarity.
I'll fight with you to the end, Claude! Unless it puts Maya in danger. Then I'm out.
Look, what matters is that you're all here, and that we settle this war with the next battle. Also, for full disclosure, I may have sort of brought along some extra professional muscle. Come on in.
It's good to meet you. I'm the acting captain of Gerald's Mercenaries.
Our guest here is fresh off another battle with the Empire on Kingdom soil. From what I gather, remaining in the Kingdom was no longer an option. And that's when our paths crossed here in Alliance territory.
Oh, hello. I know reliable when I see it, and you are definitely that.
I'll do whatever you ask as long as I'm getting paid. So long as we're allied, I won't fail you.
All right, let's begin our council. As you've no doubt heard from our scouts, the path from here to Deirdre will be fraught with difficulties.
The Alliance has constructed fortresses and palisades, and laid other traps to slow our progress. In addition, they are plotting ambushes at key positions along the way. Needless to say, we will not be able to avail ourselves of the direct route.
But if we try to dance around all their traps, we'll never make it in time.
Yes, but this is Count Burgles we're talking about. He could probably stretch his soldiers a few extra days through sheer force of will.
I would normally write off such an idea as lunacy, but sadly, it will likely come to that. We have made attempts to smuggle provisions to Count Burgles through holes in the enemy lines, but this has met with little success.
They must be so hungry. I know just how that feels. The struggle to get food when all you want to do is hide under your covers. Hello, old friend.
I mean, no offense, but if time is truly so short, why do we waste it dithering in council? We should embark on our rescue mission straight away!
How did Hubert put it again? We're here to break their siege, not fall prey to one.
I agree. A hunter must never be losing sight of their calmness.
Well said. Let's not allow Claude to wind us up.
So we must take the safe route, but do so as quickly as possible. A best of both worlds situation, I suppose. Understood.
Good. With that decided, let's move on and discuss our preferred formation.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Put me in there and watch our enemies fly!
Let's earn our keep.
Everyone's equal in battle.
Yeah, we can win this!
will be amazing! Sure, let's try it.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
I'm in trouble here.
Right is mine. Just enter Manuela.
Allow me. Take a breather. Our time has finally come. I'm unstoppable.
Show me what you're capable of.
Retreat!
I'll win the next one too, if I just stay focused. What's... Oh, it's a dream.
Why do you always settle for such simple reasoning? You know this is more than a fabrication of your sleep-addled mind. Our first reunion in who knows how long, and you try to write me off as a figment of your imagination?
Sorry about that, though I was definitely asleep last I checked. Anyway, what do you want?
To warn you, something is troubling me, eating away at me actually. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I can sense a presence closing in on you. A dangerous one.
Well, whoever it is, I'll watch my back. Same as always.
I know you're the cautious type, but this threat calls for additional vigilance. It could be that you're going to face the Ashen Demon again soon.
Good, because this time I'm gonna win. I have to. Fortunately, I'm pretty used to these powers of yours by now.
Then I'll let myself stay just a tiny bit optimistic. Just don't forget that your opponent has had as much time to grow as you. Your future isn't the only one at stake here. The demon could also put an end to Edelgard's vision with as little as one swing of a sword. Whatever happens, we can't let all our hard work be undone.
I won't let anything happen. Not to Edelgard or to the others.
That's the spirit. I know you can do this. After all, you're my...
Yeah, I'm your partner in destiny.
I finally got you to say it! How wonderful!
The fight starts now. Stay safe. A life is the only thing we can't replace. I never let an audience down.
About time!
Allow me. They must learn who... I love what you've done with the place.
No, not yet!
It is certainly worth an attempt.
I yield to no one! Get out of my way!
My turn?
I will crush all obstacles in my way.
I'll have to work extra hard if I want to keep up with you, Edelgard.
Resistance is futile.
Enemy down!
Show me what you're capable of.
Out of the way!
All would be lost if I were to die here.
About time!
On to the next one.
Amazing, as I've come to expect from you. The spotlight is mine. Go for it. Yeah. Yeah.
Keep it together, Manuela.
Thanks.
All eyes on me.
I'm radiant!
That wasn't so hard, was it?
I almost feel sorry for them.
Go for it!
Care to switch? Take a breather.
Still here.
I'll win the next one too, if I just stay focused.
The future is ours to make, no matter the sacrifice.
What say you?
Greetings.
How about it?
That's so.
The fight starts now. We've got an ally to rescue, so stay on your toes.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over.
We will surmount this challenge together. We're in bad shape over here.
stronghold will be ours.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Success was to be expected.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
It is done.
About time!
Begin. I will help.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
They must learn who they're...
Don't mind if I do. Time to get going. I'm unstoppable.
You're always crushing it out there.
Retreat!
Position secured.
Right on.
By the name of House Daphne, I will not lose.
They must learn who they're up against.
I've got this. Take a breather.
Here it comes! You're done!
No, not yet!
They must look... I'll take over.
Stand down! Stand down!
It is done. I would never be leaving my friends to die.
I knew Count Burgles was formidable, but I clearly did not give the man enough credit. I thought for certain he would have fallen by now, and yet here we are.
If we're handing out credit, Claude deserves some as well. Maintaining a siege for this long takes its own toll on morale. Yet his troops remain disciplined, well-positioned, and ready to engage us.
One advantage to a siege is mobility. They can deploy soldiers up and down the line as needed to keep the upper hand. In other words, they are outfitted with many highly mobile units, which means they can respond quickly to enemy reinforcements as well.
If we rush in blindly and are driven back, it would likely break our allies' spirits for good. Not even Count Burgles would be able to rally them again. Surrender would be the only option.
Why are they wavering now when we're so close? We're not looking to win the war today. We just have to break the siege.
We should attack their lines at multiple positions. We don't need to win the battle. We just need them to break formation long enough for the Count and his troops to get out of there.
Well, this is new. You are not often one to give voice to your opinions on tactics. Still, you have struck the proverbial nail on the head. It is exactly how we must proceed.
Then it's decided. I look forward to your exploits on the battlefield. Today, we free our Imperial allies and reward their continued valor in the face of impossible odds.
We have a duty to fulfill.
Send a flower to battle and watch it bloom.
Count Burgles controls the stronghold in the center of the plain, but the enemy has him completely cut off from aid. Our goal is to break the siege so he and his troops can evacuate safely.
So much for securing a surrender before reinforcements arrive. Well, you all know what to do. Engage the enemy.
There's no time for the delicate approach. Let's tear into him from all sides!
I stand with my friends and will not permit you to pass.
I'm itching to show what my muscles can do. Now, who wants to be first?
The enemy stronghold will be ours.
Let us
bring the stronghold down efficiently.
Never back down!
This is rough. My body's crying out for a break.
Come on!
Maya, I'm sorry. I did what I could.
This'll be amazing!
Okay, swapping in. Watch this.
Her Majesty comes to words.
I have no regrets. I'll be with the goddess soon.
Rescue us. I know your spirits are weary, but rekindle them now with whatever...
Take a breather.
Marianne, no! How could you?
We have broken through! Continue pushing!
Out of the way! We must secure an exit for our allies. Taking down those strongholds will drive a wedge into their siege. There are 2 strongholds. We must deploy our...
Look, I really need to hold this line, so why don't you just leave and we'll call it a day?
forces with cleverness to be taken both.
I can't mess this up. Not when everyone's counting on me.
Get out of there, Hilda! We can't lose you!
Yeah, alright. Sorry.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. My will is theirs.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Here I go. No, everyone, to me. Advance!
So, what should I be doing again? This way? I'm on it.
Right then. Let us go to work.
All right, here they come. But I came here to fight, and I won't back down.
I'll take over.
Ah, but it does my heart good to see you. Pray, take care of my troops.
Not bad. No, not bad at all.
Your courage and perseverance have been rewarded.
The way is open. Move as one and defend the Count and his soldiers as we go.
You think I'm just gonna let you slink out of here? Ha! I'm already 2 steps ahead.
Looks like we're up. Beloved.
You are mine!
It cut off our escape and... Oh no.
Look who's with me. We won't put a dent in Gerald's company with the numbers he has.
Watch this!
I vote we rush Claude's main position instead.
It would indeed catch him by surprise. Do we flank from the left or right?
Either way, let's choose a path and clear out anyone foolish enough to stand before us.
So, sure, let's try it.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
I will gladly handle this.
Orders received.
Not a problem. I've got this.
About time!
Very well. We attack from that direction.
Her Majesty blazes the trail! Charge!
His retreat is looking more and more like a full-on assault. Stay with him, everyone.
Swapping in.
Hold on. Are they coming for us?
You are mine!
They're trying to escape to the north! After them!
Take a breather.
We're nearly clear of the battlefield. Just one more portion. Oh no!
It won't do to have you slip our grasp now.
This'll be amazing!
You'll never get a better crack at the Alliance's leadership, Your Majesty. Hit them with all you have. Leave nothing on the battlefield.
Count Burgles is keeping the Ashen Demon busy, which means now is our chance to strike at Claude.
The battle's lost if they've made it this far, but maybe I can still take out an officer or two.
They're avoiding us and attacking the main position instead. Looks like someone over there has half a brain after all.
Splendid. Though yours is indeed a power that warrants.
They've got me cornered. Better think fast. That's all I can take. Let's see if our new mercenary friend is worth all that.
Watch this!
That clash with Count Burgles has left the demon weary. This could be our best chance to crush that pest for good.
must learn who...
Take a breather.
Any final words? I feel no mercy. Nice one. Any final words? I might actually have to work for this one. Not good enough.
Is it my turn? I'll take over. Take a breather. Here it comes! Out of the way!
Such vexing arrogance for one so small. Perhaps you truly are one of their descendants. In any event, you labored to destroy my vessel, did you not? That is a deed most foul. One you will pay for with your life! You cannot hope to win so bound in flesh. Pitiful.
This isn't a fight you can win. Get out of there!
You can run all you like. Why do you fight me?
Why so this?
I'm sorry, Claude. They were too much for us.
It's all right, Hilda. Well, it's not, but I knew this was a possible outcome. I was hoping the terrain might let us hold, but against that many soldiers deployed that skillfully, it just wasn't enough.
You sound sad. It's a little weird.
Can you blame me? Look at how many people have died because I decided to fight this war. Maybe I should have just let the Empire have their way.
My father and the others never would have accepted that. You had to throw everything you had at the enemy at least once, or they'd think you were a coward forever.
Wow, Hilda. I didn't think you'd picked up on all of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Too bad everything I had still wasn't enough.
Well, the next step is to put our heads together and figure out what to do next.
I hope you don't mind if I lean on you and that brother of yours for support. Lester's Round Table is overdue for some big changes.
Again, Your Majesty. You've got my deepest thanks for rescuing us. And since my lack of foresight's to blame, let me apologize again for what happened.
I will not hear of it, Count Burgleys. Had any but you been in command, I would be collecting corpses right now instead of thanks. I failed to see what Duke Regan and Count Gloucester were plotting. The blame is mine alone. So I will hear no more self-reproach from you. Go now and rest those weary bones.
I'm grateful for the kindness, Your Majesty. Honestly, this experience shook me more than you might realize. I never would have made it through without the brave men and women who served me. They're the ones who deserve your praise.
Understood. I will see they are duly rewarded. Hubert, summon Monica and have that put in writing as an official decree. And now, I want to know how we are faring with our efforts in the kingdom.
I won't let myself stop here.
A new power is now being mine.
And here I'd thought we'd won.
As did I.
Who knew the Ashen Demon had that kind of strength? Not that I'm making excuses. You gave me power of my own, and it still wasn't close to enough.
That's not true.
Of course it is. What am I even up against here? It's like I looked away for 1 second, and suddenly I was facing someone else entirely.
That would explain what was troubling me before. That is the unique danger I sensed. Still, you can win this fight. I know you can. And I'll do whatever I can to make it so. We'll claim victory over that monster together.
You know what? You're right. I'll be strong enough one day if I just keep at it. Still, one day could be years from now at this rate. We should probably think of a backup plan. And hey, the Ashen Demon's a mercenary, right? Might be best for the Empire to toss some coin their way and put the rivalry behind us.
You want to hire that thing? Seriously? Fighting side by side with the Ashen Demon? Are you mad?
You make it sound like the worst idea in the world. We have a war to win here, remember? Gotta keep an open mind.
I understand now. You've witnessed your adversary's true strength and convinced yourself you cannot win.
What? No. I just know a valuable resource when I see one. And we're far better off with them than we are against them.
If that's really how you feel, then so be it. But trust me, you don't need to worry. You'll get stronger soon, I promise. So maybe don't go relinquishing your prey just yet. After all, I desire nothing more than to see you achieve your goals.
A glove does not defy the hand, and yet you've done just that. So this is my name, yet I am also called the Beginning. I am progenitor and mother to all who call Fódlan home.
Where am I?
I am not here to answer all you ask. Yet I will grant the one. You stand before my throne. If you so wish, then take a seat. But know then that your flesh is mine to wield. You lack the power to resist.
My flesh? What are you saying?
You should not have interfered! I could have cut that wretch down with a stroke! Oh, that one vexes me so. When next we meet, I must step in and deal with them myself. It is quite clear that you cannot my power safely wield. Do I speak plain?
Not in the slightest. I have so many questions.
Hey, lazy bones. Get up already. You sure you're all right? You don't seem like yourself.
I'm fine.
Just a strange dream.
Like the ones you used to have.
Yes, but this time we talked.
Huh?
You fool! That was no dream!
What's wrong?
Nothing. Wait, didn't you...
Do you lack wits? My voice is not for him. Whenever I speak, it is for you alone.
On second thought, I think there is something wrong. I mean, my hair's still a different color, right?
Yes, and your eyes too. How that happened is beyond me. Anyway, we lost the battle, so probably best to wave this place goodbye and find somewhere to rest up.
Is that a fact?
Actually, I think I'd feel more comfortable staying here on the battlefield a while longer. I just need to swing my sword around and get my head on straight. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
If you say so, but if it gets any worse, tell me.
Hubert, if you would.
Of course, Your Majesty. Let me apprise you all as to what is going on. As you know, our talons have been sunk in our little alliance problem for some time now. But now we must deal with the Kingdom, which has sent an army to claim the heads of Count Rowe and any others who came over to our side. However, Rowe is seated at Aryan Road, the fortress city. A citadel as hard to crack as Fort Merceus.
Ah, Aryan Road. The Silver Maiden.
Seems sorta weird to call a big hulking place like that a maiden.
That's because she's as hard to get near as the purest of maidens. If you're still confused, that's your own problem.
Yeah, I still don't get it.
Our reports indicate that despite the strength of the Kingdom's army, they are still struggling to take the fortress city. But, given enough time, they will. Unless we send reinforcements. Therefore, we must direct our attention to the Kingdom once more.
Will this constant bouncing between the Kingdom and Alliance not take its toll on our soldiers?
Who said we were taking our entire force? We will depart for Garreg Mach with elite troops, then collect fresh units before proceeding west. Simultaneously, I plan to have Duke Garrett summon the Western Lord soldiers and march toward the fortress city. We will join up at that point and strike at the Kingdom's main force together. What say you to that?
I would say it is the ideal strategy, at least on paper.
Okay, let's keep our optimism in check here. I mean, speaking from personal experience, nothing ever turns out the way you want it to.
Should we be having concern? If the plan is good, we will find success.
And the Alliance? They may attempt another one of their schemes while we're distracted.
They will not. Her Majesty is taking a measured approach to resolving matters with Leicester. Count Burgleys is worn as thin as they are. We will have him set up camp at the Great Bridge and continue negotiations from there. To our advantage, Gloucester has passed leadership to his son, who is willing to submit to Imperial rule. Besides, from what I hear, the Round Table is too busy chewing itself apart to start any more trouble.
That leaves only the Knights of Seiros to contend with. The Minister of Religious Affairs will handle them.
My father? But he's not capable of facing the Knights?
I let the Ashen Demon outmaneuver me in the last battle. That won't happen again.